The laughter was wrong. It cut through the music like a blade dragged across glass. Sharp, careless, male. I froze in the hallway, a red plastic cup sweating in my hand, bass thumping through the floorboards of my friend's house. People were everywhere, smiling, drinking, pretending nothing mattered. The door at the end of the hall was half closed. Light spilled out in a narrow strip, warm and intimate. Not party light, bedroom light. I don't remember deciding to walk toward it. My body moved before my mind could object. Each step felt measured, surgical, as if I were approaching an operating table where I already knew the patient was dead. I pushed the door open. She was there, my fiancée, on the floor, too close to a man I didn't recognize. Her dress was wrinkled in a way that told the story without words. His posture was casual, familiar, as if this room had welcomed him before. Time didn't stop. It thinned, became precise. Her eyes met mine, wide with something that tried to pass for innocence. "We were just talking," she said. Then he laughed. Not nervous, not apologetic, amused. That was the moment something inside me closed, a door I didn't know existed. I nodded once, gently, as if I'd walked in on a private joke I wasn't meant to understand. "Enjoy the party," I said, and I stepped back into the noise, already feeling the shape of the man I was about to become. I didn't confront her that night. That surprised her. It surprised me, too. She found me by the drinks later, her hand slipping into mine with practiced ease, the same hand that once trembled when I slipped the ring onto her finger. She smiled too fast, talked too much, laughed at things that weren't funny. I watched her instead of listening, the way she angled her body away from the hallway, the way her phone never left her palm, the way she said my name like it was a test she needed to pass. I passed nothing back. On the drive home, she filled the silence with explanations I hadn't asked for. How crowded it was, how drunk everyone was, how misunderstandings happen. I nodded at red lights. Inside, pieces were rearranging themselves. Memories resurfaced with new weight. Late nights she blamed on work, a sudden interest in privacy, a change in how she touched me, present but distant, like muscle memory without feeling. I didn't accuse. Accusations are messy. They give the guilty room to maneuver. Instead, I listened, and when she fell asleep beside me, breathing evenly, I stared at the ceiling and accepted a simple truth. Whatever I thought I knew about the woman next to me was no longer reliable. I became observant, quietly. I learned the patterns of her phone, when it vibrated, when it went silent, when it disappeared into the bathroom with her. I noticed names that appeared and vanished from her screen like ghosts. One in particular. I didn't need to ask who he was. The laugh from the bedroom had already introduced us. I checked dates, cross-referenced excuses. Timelines aligned too neatly to be coincidence. Gaps filled themselves in with brutal efficiency. Outwardly, I remained unchanged. I cooked dinner. I kissed her forehead. I asked about her day. Inside, I cataloged evidence. I found receipts tucked into the side pocket of her purse, a bar I'd never been to, a time she'd told me she was with her sister. I didn't confront her. I photographed them and put everything back exactly as I found it. At night, lying beside her, I rehearsed conversations I would never have. Not yet. Revenge isn't loud. It's patient. I needed certainty, not suspicion, not instinct. So I waited, and I watched. The confirmation came on a Tuesday. Ordinary, unremarkable. Her phone buzzed while she was in the shower. I didn't rush. I didn't panic. I picked it up like it was already mine. A message preview lit the screen. Last night was worth the risk. That was all I needed. When she came out, towel wrapped tight, I handed her the phone. "You should answer," I said. Her face drained of color. Words failed her. Then tears arrived right on cue. Apologies followed. Explanations collapsed into excuses. I let her talk until she ran out of air. Then I asked one question. "How long?" She didn't answer. That was answer enough. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't insult her. I told her I'd already canceled the wedding venue, returned the gifts, called our families. Not with anger, just facts. Each sentence landed carefully, precisely. She tried to reach for me. I stepped back. The distance broke her more than any shout could have. I told her she was free now, truly. No lies left to manage, no performances to maintain. She begged. I listened like a stranger. Then I left. It's been months. People ask how I'm doing. I tell them I'm fine. That's mostly true. Betrayal doesn't break you. It sharpens you. I think about that laugh sometimes, how easily it slipped out of him, how certain he was that he was untouchable. He was wrong. So was she. I don't hate them. Hate requires investment. I simply don't carry them with me anymore. And that is the cleanest revenge of all.